Hey, hello, this is Andrea, and today is Friday, May 8th, 2020. And look, I'm eating some reheated calzone. Oops. I made these yesterday for my son's birthday, and mine has mushroom, onion, ricotta, and mozzarella in it, so I'm gonna eat some more of that. Off camera. Okay, that was good. Very good. There's a little bit of dough left, see? Look, if you ever complain about this extra dough, it holds it together. It holds it together. How do you think they keep the inside delicious stuff from escaping? You gotta twist up all the edges and get it nice and tight. Get that stuff tight so it does not escape. Come on. Now, if you hear noises in the background, my son's talking to the dog. There's another dog walking around. And my husband is playing No Man's Sky. So that's what we got going on here. My other son is upstairs. My middle son is upstairs playing his bass guitar. So yesterday was his birthday. And he's in his 20s. All three of my sons are in their 20s for now. So I asked my son, what does he want for dinner? And he said he wanted a calzone for dinner. And he was asking about us ordering out. Now, I'm kind of iffy about ordering out. We have not done it. We have not done it in months. How many months has it been? 2 months?
Yeah.
2 months. February, March, April.
Most of March, all of April, and most of May. And part of May.
Yeah, 2 months.
A lot of people are still eating out.
There are people still eating out, and there's procedures for that, but we're a little iffy on that. So I said, okay, I will attempt to make the calzone, because I've made pizza before. Bob and I have both worked in pizzerias, and I've made pizza dough before. So Bob goes to the grocery store yesterday, still cannot find yeast. The whole time that we've been in this lockdown thing, I've been saying, get me some yeast. I can make bread, or I can make whatever we want that's got yeast in it, you know. I like to have some yeast on hand, and the yeast I did have on hand was expired. And you don't want it to be expired, because it is not going to grow like you want it to. So, still cannot find yeast. He said he couldn't even find flour. Isn't that right?
There was no flour.
There was no flour. No flour.
Unless you wanted the biscuit this quick.
All of a sudden, everybody knows how to bake things. I known how to bake things the whole time. I just ran out. I still have flour. But anyway, that's okay. It's good. Learn these skills. These are good skills to have. But Bob did find some frozen pizza dough. And we used that. The instructions were terrible on the back. If I didn't know how to handle dough, it would have come out terrible. Because it was like defrost it. Put it in a bowl, cover it with oil, and put plastic wrap over it, and then it said to stretch it out on a pan. There's a bunch of steps in between those two things, okay? Which I am not going to go into right now, but I was like, this is ridiculous. So they made it sound like you went straight from the bowl to the... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Why am I going on and on about this? So I think they came out pretty good, the calzones. My one son wanted a stromboli, so we made him a stromboli, but the rest of us had calzones. And, look at that dough. Oh, it's beautiful. Anyway, I should stop looking at it. It's too many calories, you know what I'm saying? Too many calories, too many calories. Anyway, I'm a little hopped up. Today. So, and he wanted a video game on his video game system, so we just put the money in there, and he downloaded what he wanted, and there you go. Bob's your uncle, and all that stuff. Bob's my nephew's uncle. So then I had to call in a prescription refill for the dogs, and they said, Sonny needs to come in for an appointment. He needs his rabies shot, and he needs a physical exam. So I said, how do we do this? How does this work? So I'm going to give you the lowdown on that. He's got his appointment next Friday. So what they said is, We pull up to the side door and they have cones there. And then we call them and tell them we're there. Then they take the dog out of the back of the car inside. And then I think we go and park. And they have a secure video app that's for medical conferences or something. They said they sent it to me in my email, so I'm going to check that out. And then I will be video conferencing with the vet doctor, the animal doctor, however you say that, while he's looking at Sonny, which is fine. He knows Sonny, Sonny knows him. He's been his doctor his whole life. Oh my goodness. He's been his doctor for 15 years. 15 years. Yes, Sonny is 15 years old. Well, he'll be 15 this year. I heard that. My husband's cursing at a video game. I'm sorry if you heard it. So that's interesting. That's happening next Friday. And yeah, that's what's new and exciting here. Well, I am excited that, see, I'm a big Psych fan, if you didn't know. And there's going to be a new Psych movie coming out this year. Psych 2, Lassie Come Home. But the thing that's disappointing to me is that it's not going to be on USA Network. It's going to be on the new Peacock streaming, which is supposed to start in June, I think. Peacock is supposed to start in June. That is, I believe, the NBC's new streaming system, app, whatever it is. I don't know when the movie's coming out. The movie was listed in people mentioned in two different places that it might be July, and in another place it said that it's coming out at the holidays. So there's no official release date for that, but I'm looking forward to it. So we'll skip over that for now. I need to figure out a movie to watch this weekend. I wonder if Wonder Woman 1984 is out yet. It's supposed to come out this summer. Maybe it comes out in June. But you know, when it comes out, it's going to be like $20 to watch, because it's going to be like the debut, like it would be at the movie theaters. You know what I mean? So, but I would like to see that, because I like Wonder Woman. And and I was very happy with the Wonder Woman movie. I thought I was going to be disappointed. Boy, this is getting into movies and TV shows again. Let's talk about some ordinary stuff. What's some ordinary stuff to talk about? Oh, I know what I was going to say. I'm thinking about changing. You know, I had that tiny guest room, that tiny room. I had a border in it, and then I turned it in when the border left. I turned it into, my husband helped me, turn it into a craft room. Well, I have a big desk in there, and Bob's working from home. He's working, he works at the kitchen table, at the dining room table. And I thought it'd be nice for him to have a room. He's got his stuff in there. He can close the door. It's his office. Or he doesn't have to close the door, whatever. But when he leaves that room, he's leaving his work. It's not sitting here in the.
It's not very far from the kitchen.
It's not. It'll be an option for him. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about setting that up for him. Take all my craft stuff off there. He does some video conferencing, some sound conferencing, whatever. But the thing is that his office is going to be working. They're going to be working from home for a while, regardless of how the medical situation shakes out, because they're finding that they're liking it. So it's having some positive effects on their business. So they may be doing it for a longer amount of time. So, and I only use the craft room at night anyway. So, but that's what I'm thinking of doing. And yeah, Ernie's staring at me. Oh, he's wondering if I'm going to give him some of this dough. He's like, look at that dough. I'm a dog, and dogs like dough. That's what he's saying. I'm not the dog. Ernie's the dog, so anyway. Sorry about that. So, I don't have any specific plans for this weekend other than we have to pick up the dog medicine. Maybe watch a movie. Well, yeah, I have that plan of I'm gonna switch up that room, make it more of an office type space. As long as he doesn't use my craft stuff for his working things. He can have his own drawer for his pens and what have you. You know, if you're a crafter, you know what I mean. There's special pens, there's special markers, there's special pencils. And by special, I mean they cost more. So, yeah. So, no. So, I think that's all I got. Do you got anything interesting planned for this weekend? Anything fun? It's raining again here in Pennsylvania. So I'm gonna have to do we had one day this week of no rain. And my husband mowed part of the backyard. That was yesterday. So I'm going to have to do my walking around the house, which I do, much to everyone's consternation. Consternation, is that a word? I think it's a word. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.